Alright, so you can kind of see what I'm doing right here. I bought these sheets and I found them at an office supply place. Just plastic, pretty thick. Taping it down, and I'm going to follow these edges right here with a marker and then cut out so I can make a template. I'm going to go down and do all of them. I did the first one over here as a test. You can see right here. Looks like it's going to fit pretty well. Looks like this plastic's going to work pretty good too. So I'm going to keep it going, and then I'll keep y'all updated as it goes by. Appreciate it. Alright, so I know you see that there's been a time change, so I had some stuff to do today, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on finishing up this project for tonight. I've already got a few of the pieces laid out and ready to go, so I want to show you kind of what I've been doing. So what I have here is one. Alright, so what I've been doing is I've been making stencils out of this plastic that I found. I found this plastic at an office supply place. It's just a really thick kind of plastic that you can use, and I traced it out. I don't know if you can see it right here. I traced it out along with the deck here. Now on the Radar 135 you can see that there's glossy parts and some like matte, almost unfinished looking spots within the deck. So I traced out some of the glossy parts, and this is what I came out with, and I have several pieces that I've already cut out. I'm going to show it to you here in a second, but this is one of them right here. So I just did it in a plastic with a Sharpie marker, went around the edge, traced it out, then I just cut it out with some scissors. Now I put the stencil on this foam that I bought, and I traced it out with a marker, and I'm going to cut it out. So you can see right here what I did was I used a Sharpie and I went around these edges right here to create the shape. So then I just use a pair of heavy-duty scissors to cut them out. Here's a piece that I have finished and I've cut out, and it's ready to go into the Radar 135. So I try to keep the scissors as level as possible. So one of the trick is when you're cutting it, try not to have too much hanging off. So if you've cut down this far and you have this whole piece hanging off, it gets kind of hard to do this corner. So what I do is I cut off that piece and then I start the corner, because your scissors, if you're using scissors or if you're using a straight edge, it might be a lot different, but I'm using scissors. So whenever you're cutting, you don't have your scissors pushing this piece that's not hanging from over here. So it makes the edges a lot more crisp, if you want to call it that. So you want more crisp edges. Make sure you just cut off this excess. So as you're cutting right here and you get to right here, cut this piece off so you don't have a big piece hanging, and then do the round edge. Don't try to leave this piece hanging and do the round edge, because your scissors are pushing this piece and it makes it hard to get that round edge. I made that mistake on one of the pieces I did earlier, so it's kind of trial and error. So that's basically what I'm doing so far. So I just wanted to give you a quick update on how I'm doing this, and then I'm going to give you how I glue it and how I'm going to glue it. I'm not sure if it's the right way, but it's how I'm doing it. It seems like to me it makes sense and it would work. Hopefully it does work. So I'm going to show you how I'm gluing it, and then we'll go from there. So stay tuned. Appreciate it. Alright, so I just got through cutting everything up. Everything is already set in place. I'm just gluing it down now. So what I'm using, like I said, this is going to be trial and error for me. I'm not sure if it works 100% or if it's the best route to go. This is just the route that I'm taking. But I'm using 3M spray adhesive, and I'm spraying it, and I'm also around all the edges I'm putting some right here contact cement. Comes with a brush already, so all I'm doing is just applying just a little bit around the edge just to get a firm grip around the edge. So Like I said, I'm not sure if this is the best thing to use or the best route or the easiest route, but this is just what I'm using. I noticed it is water resistant, permanent bond, and instant. And it seems to be working fairly well. I've glued down 4 pieces so far, but I'm going to show you real quick how I'm doing it. Alright, so like I said, I have all of the pieces laid out. So what I'm doing is, after I'm laying it out, I'm marking an X on the bottom of it, so I know which side to spray. So it goes right here, and this one goes right here. You see I have an X on both. So I'm laying them, of course, upside down like this, and I'm spraying them over here on the side. Of course, I'm not spraying it on the kayak. I don't want to get that spray glue everywhere. So I'm spraying it over here on some cardboard that I have laid down. Spraying it as it's getting tacky, because you don't want to lay it down instantly. You want it to let it dry for a few minutes and get real tacky before you lay it down. And while it's getting tacky, then I use this for around all the edges. I just go around the edge real quick, just give a quick little bit around it, just so I can get a firm contact around the edge. So you see right here what I've done so far, and you see that it's already coming up just a little bit. So I am going back and forth between these pieces just to make sure the edges are sticking down. You can see I've put down these 4 pieces already. They're not coming out. I don't want to pull them out, of course, because it's not fully dry yet, but they're in there for now. They look like they're sealed pretty well. I even did a few pieces inside here, little bait keeper. When I drop some bait in there. I put one back here for when I'm putting up and down my Plano box. So it should be good. I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down here in a second, but yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Spray adhesive, contact cement for around the edges, letting this get tacky for just, a minute or two. Just to let it kind of dry up a little bit, get real tacky, then I'll lay it down. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this whole section, and then we'll come back when it's all done. Alright guys, so as promised, I got the finished product here, so we'll go over it real quick, see how it turned out. So I'm going to walk you through all the pieces that I put in. So let's take a look. Alright, so I put one back here for my Plano box. I'm putting in here. Got it all on the deck. Put a stripe down the center right here. Cover the hatch. Got all these right here, both sides. I did the front of the boat right here for when I put my paddle. Sometimes when I'm fishing, I like to lay my fishing rods right here, and kind of wanted to muffle the sound from right here. I put it right here for when I stick my paddle. Got a little piece right there, so that should help when I'm putting my paddle up here. Should slide right under, pull it out. You don't hear that popping sound from this thing. Went all the way to the edge just for aesthetics. You can be watching it for a while, looking at all the edges, making sure they're all stuck. Looks pretty good. Alright, so I appreciate y'all watching. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to help. I'll put the link down the bottom to where I bought the hydro turf. It's called hydro turf. I got it from eBay. It wasn't that much. It was like 40 bucks, something like that, plus shipping. The can of glue, the spray was about $9. The contact cement was like $4 or $5 bucks. So it came out a lot cheaper doing it myself than ordering a kit. It can be up to about 200 bucks. So didn't want to spend that much money on it. Kind of wanted to do it myself. It was a nice little project. Took a little while. It was kind of an all-day project. I was coming back and forth with it, so that's why I'm here about 2 in the morning finishing up. I wanted to get it done tonight, so that way I can get out on the water real soon. But like I said, if you have any questions, please let me know. Appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. I'll be trying to put a lot more videos for y'all, some how-tos, things like that. But once again, I appreciate y'all watching. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to help with anything. Thanks.